Our big focus, astronauts Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore have returned home after their 8-day mission to the International Space Station turned into a 9-month-long stay. Now that journey home took about 17 hours. They flew on a Boeing Starliner to space last year on the 5th of June, and they returned in SpaceX's Dragon spacecraft this morning for us in India. Steve Stitch, the manager of NASA's Commercial Crew program, has said the incredible adaptability of Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore in pivoting from serving on what they thought would be a short-term mission to actually becoming long-term members of the ISS crew is a good sign of astronauts' preparation for future space exploration. In fact, he mentioned, in particular, possible harsh missions to the surface of Mars, as well as missions to the moon. In fact, NASA officials have continued to emphasize that they see value in having multiple commercial contractors working to transport astronauts back and forth to the International Space Station, and that both Boeing and Elon Musk's SpaceX are important partners going forward. Now, you must note that a reporter finally asked NASA officials the obvious question: how did the rhetoric about the astronauts being stranded in space from people like Elon Musk and Donald Trump affect NASA and the actual mission? Well, the manager of NASA's Commercial Crew program, Mr. Stitch, mildly spoke about this question. He answered saying they looked for opportunities to bring the crew back when it was safe to do so. However, in the latest development, Elon Musk has revealed that the Biden administration turned down his offer to get the stranded astronauts back home sooner. In fact, he said it was rejected for political reasons.
Butch and Sunny spent 286 days in space, and they got to see 8 different visiting vehicles coming and going from the ISS. We stay really busy as we talk about all these vehicles coming and going from the station. Nick and Butch each conducted 1 spacewalk, and Sunny conducted 2. That actually gave Sunny the record for most time on spacewalks by a woman, and puts her 4th overall in terms of time outside doing spacewalks.
When they were operating in space and doing operations inside the various modules, their muscles weren't working as hard, their heart wasn't working as hard, and so there's a muscular and cardiovascular kind of reconditioning that has to happen, and so that's what's happening now. And then, there's a little bit of response coming back to 1G. In space, I could let this pin, release this pin, and it's going to stay right where it is. And in 1G, if I release the pin, it falls. And so there's a little bit of that the crew has to get back and learn the skills back here on Earth again. So.